Hello, welcome to day 5 of my road to 700 ELO on chess.com. So on the series, we play a couple matches every day from 1 to 3, I guess. Just trying to improve on yesterday's performance. So that's why every day we start with some light review of yesterday's learnings. As you guys can see here from day 4, I think the main learning from yesterday is to always try to keep your pieces coordinated so they are defending each other, controlling good squares. And yesterday we had 2 matches where some tactics was what made my opponents actually sort of abandon or give up, which was a discover check with an attack or quick queen capture. So that was pretty nice. I think in addition to that, I'm just trying to create this kind of a pre-move checklist that I try to go through mentally before every move to see if that's also helpful and help me reduce the number of misses and blunders per match as well. So I guess without further ado, let's find a match here. Just turn down the volume a little bit for the kind of a background music. Nice. All right, so let's find a game here. That was quick, so we are playing white. As always, let's go with our London. Really fast player here. Oh, sorry. Grabbed the wrong piece. What? Okay, so they're attacking here. What are some ways to defend this bishop? Here, but then I would have double pawns if he takes. Perhaps I could just bring the bishop back for now, because then I have this capture here, which I really like, opening up the rook. The not so nice, the sort of mistake here would be to move the same piece twice in the opening. I could have defended while developing. Yeah, so that was not so great. They captured. So we immediately recapture, opening up our rook here. Yeah, we're both behind in terms of development. I think we only have 2 pawns. I have 2 pawns and he has 1 pawn. Has a knight attacking this pawn. I think I'll just develop this knight defending this pawn. Also developing the knight. Can I prevent this knight from going here? Not really. Could develop this pawn. Yeah, I could also develop my other knight defending, this square. We're both pretty similar in terms of development. All right. He's targeting here in my own knight. I could capture the knight, also forcing double pawns here, and he opening up his king. Let's trade to see what happens. All right. I want to open up here the queen and bishop and create my mini pawn pyramid here as well. Need to develop the bishop next. Develop his queen. Now we have two attackers here, but I also have two defenders. Also attacking my knight, which is defended twice. Not really worry here. I think I'll just develop my bishop now slowly then. I might want to castle queenside because of my sort of broken pawn structure on the king side now. And also the fact that this rook is controlling the h-file. The half open file. Opening up his bishop. Should I just complete my pyramid now? I think so. So preventing this knight from jumping here. Let's go slowly. Now he is sort of trying to overload my knight, I guess. Alright, two attackers here. Two defenders. But I guess in this case I can simply drop my bishop here, right? Yep. Safety first, then forcing moves, and then pre-move blunder checklist, blunder prevention checklist. He moved his king. That was weird. Wow. Do I have any tactics now? Perhaps just unpinning my queen. I could also move it here, also defending to a more strategic square, perhaps. Still defending the bishop, trying to connect the rooks. Or even here. Yep. Yeah, the only issue there is that the queen is undefended. Here the queen would be defended by the bishop. Yeah, again, are all my pieces defended? This is defended twice. The rook is not defended too. Yeah, but I will castle next and add a defender to the rook. And perhaps the queen as well. No, I think the rook will go here and the king here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I don't know why he moved, or her, their king, honestly. Yeah, so castling next, and then we can perhaps try to think of an attack. Right, perhaps we have this knight pin here, which cannot be directly countered. I mean, they could try here, but that's another reason why I moved the queen here as well. Could go to a4, pinning the knight. Bringing his rook. Okay, so what does this do? Puts pressure on the pawn. Yeah, but the pawn is defended here. Let's castle. All right. Now this rook is defended. And I'm sort of defending the queen with the king, even though I don't like the c1 square pretty a lot. Perhaps could go to b1, also defending this pawn. What else do we have here? My rook is like pretty neutralized here. Right, not doing much. All right, so he took the knight. I think might just take here. Right, avoiding double pawns again. Now we do have some kind of leeway here, even though they directly counter, moving the rook. I think now might be time to start pushing the center here, because like this square, I have two defenders. He only has one. Actually has two as well. Oh, but this pawn is now hanging. Yeah, always look for hanging pieces. Yeah, when reviewing this, I might spot like missed captures. Yeah, but this pawn is literally hanging. He might want to defend it now, right? And I also attack this knight simultaneously. Perhaps before like capturing the pawn, we could pin the knight, and then we capture. Oh, this pawn is also hanging here. Yeah, the rook could capture it. Interesting. I don't know which is better now, honestly. Which capture, but we do have options. I think that's good. He moved the knight. Okay. What does this do? Sort of attacks here. This square is unprotected. But if he jumps here, well, he does attack this pawn then twice. But I could actually capture here and defend this square simultaneously, right? Could also capture here. But I think here is not super annoying. Let's just capture here then. Oh, but we do expose this pawn. And this pawn is undefended. Yeah, so I guess I will have to capture here, I think. I could have capture with the queen too, right? Let's capture with the rook. Let's look for annoying moves, right? Okay. Now he's attacking this pawn. Well, I could actually force the knight back with temple, right? Let's try this move. Note that I removed the rook defender here. Like the queen was defending the rook. He will just go back. Yeah. But now the knight is pinned. Well, now we can really capture here. We'll be exposing this guy. This rook is not doing much here. What if I just add a defender here, prepping for this? He might, well, he might just capture then. I could actually capture. Then he will capture back. And this exposes this diagonal, but is defended. Let's just capture. Because now we also open up our rook here. And we have a powerful attack here. Just realized. He captures back. Yeah, I have a lot of pressure here. Knight is pinned. This pawn, if he captures, is pinned as well in hanging. Could capture with either the bishop or the rook. Doesn't capture, I just keep pushing. But then, like, he has to capture with the queen. Yeah. I have my rook in his territory there as well. Annoying. Then taking some time. He attacks my rook. And also this pawn, which is defended. He can take. I might need to go back here, perhaps. Yeah, perhaps. Where could I go? Maybe here. Connecting the queen and the rook. Yeah, seems like a... Yep, we also put more pressure here. Rook's now defended twice as well. The only undefended piece, I guess, is this one. Even the rook here is also defended. queen is now defended as well. The queen was undefended. I mean, his king is in the center of the board. This can't be good. Yeah, I think it's the first time that I'm up on time here. Well, now he's attacking my rook again. This pawn again. This pawn again. They're all defended. This pawn is pinned, by the way, but I don't plan on moving it. But perhaps now we can just attack here. Or, because if we capture, yeah, but the king cannot capture. Wow. Capture here or here. Or even here. Let's take a couple seconds to think. Well, here, I also target this pawn, this unprotected pawn here, and attack the rook at the same time. I like that. This one is also very forcing, because like here next move, I don't know. I think I'll just capture with the rook. This pawn's next. I'm also attacking his queen, by the way. I see. Well, what's his plan here? Desperado thing, but like sacrificing the queen? I mean, is there an even more forcing move? I think I'll just capture the queen. Yep. Well, what does this do? Like, I could even go here, attacking the rook, I think. Or just go here, escaping this way. Yeah, just go here. What's he trying to do? What if... he's trying what? Sort of a... is there a tactic here? I could simply get in the way here. Or just capture this pawn. There's also this check here. Always look for checks. Yeah, I actually like this. Let's see. Or wait, there's this check with the bishop too. Let's see. I actually, yeah, disconnected then here, but gotta play a little bit faster, I think. Now, no, the knight is controlling here. Now what? What's also forcing? He might want like to start taking my pawns, I think. Mm, just move here, see what happens. I'm also defending here in case like he wants another check. I'm also attacking his knight now, but I confess I'm a little lost now in terms of what to do. I know I have the advantage, especially in terms of material, but like, how can I actually create a stronger attack? Perhaps just trading pieces. But then he captured with the pawn, right? This pawn of mine is also hanging here for a while. I think I'll just capture next if it doesn't. All right, so he really he's targeting this pawn now, which is unprotected. But I think I might just go ahead here and capture. He could also capture like sort of forking here, but not actually a fork. Yeah. Damn, like the king is super exposed now, like for real. Um, any checks? Well, we do have this check here. This one is blocked. This one is also blocked by the knight. Yeah, but we do have this one. Also have this one as well. Targeting this pawn and attacking the rook. Yep. Yeah, I just don't want to lose on time. Now I need to play slightly faster, I think. Also this check now. There are also like this one. No, this one. It's undefended there. I think I'm just gonna capture this one and this pawn next. Alright, so he's blocking with the knight, attacking my bishop here. any other checks with other pieces. If I capture, he captures, I capture. No, I think there has to be a better way. Check here, perhaps. Yeah. I can't think like too much now. Need to speed up, guys. Let me just see if I can like fork his pieces somehow. Or skewers or anything. Alright. Yeah, perhaps now we do have a skewer. Take here. He cannot take. He can only move like here and then we take. Yep. There might even be like a mate pattern here, I think. I have so many pieces. So many active pieces now. Isn't there like a mate pattern? Not yet. I think it's also like a discovered check, so like pretty strong. All right, so blocked, blocked. Perhaps like this now. Resigned. Nice, yeah. It was totally lost. So let's see, game review.
You built a lead and didn't let up. Well done.
Nice, good game. Still made 2 mistakes.
Oh, you went d4? A classic start. Opening lines for your opponent. Your opponent. Time to bait. Snag that. Your opponent. You're not just that. Your opponent. You're develop. Okay. You're forcing your. They snap. You're prepared. Your opponent. You act. Your opponent's made. Sensational. You missed an opportunity to win a pawn through a fork.
So this was a miss.
This move opens the door for the opponent to win. You missed an opportunity to win a pawn through a fork.
Best.
Spicy fork incoming. White is about to snag a pawn.
Oh, I see. Here I'm forking the d5 and b7 pawn. I see. Yeah, that's true. I missed that.
You missed an opportunity to win a pawn through a fork.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure chess.com, they updated their UI button kits specifically because now we can see it's more glassy, you know.
You overlooked an opportunity to win a pawn through a fork.
Yeah.
This allows the opponent to win a pawn through a fork. You missed an opportunity to win a pawn through a fork. This overlooks an opportunity. Gotcha. Solid move, keeps things balanced. You just snapped up that pawn for free. This misses out on the chance to defend a pawn that was under it. You activated that piece. Now, your opponent blocked the check from your queen. Smooth. That's the right move. Your opponent's on the attack. That's a great escape route for your rook. Your opponent goofed, leaving a free pawn on the board. Easy pickings, just. You got a free pawn. Your opponent just left a queen hanging. You grab that. Your opponent is getting their rook out of danger. Smoothest. Uh-oh, they just dropped the rook, but you were winning anyway. You're giving that bishop some. Oh, they're running away. Not the best move, but it's not bad either. By playing this, they let the opponent eventually win a knight.
Win a knight. What was the tactic?
You found a way to win. Your opponent blundered, giving you a chance to snag their rook. Yes, that's what I would have played too. Your opponent blundered, giving you a chance to snag their rook. Yeah, you're keep the press. Oh, they're running away. Your opponent's king is.
All right, so I think we can play another one. All right, that was quick. Wow. So what are we playing? I guess just Caro-Kann against everything. Not sure. Let's focus also on the golding moves. Right, so now they're preventing me from going here. But I also needed to develop my pieces. So I think I'll just develop here in the center. I know that this pawn is unprotected. I need to protect it soon. Okay. What about now? Perhaps I could protect with the bishop now, developing it here. Or just here. Yeah. This guy is like he's a very fast player. Now he's attacking my pawn. Need to add defenders to it. How? Here? He is... Just push here, I think. Too many pawn moves. Yeah, he's like ahead of me in terms of development. But I'm close to castling. Knight to f6. What? A rook move? That was interesting. Bishop to e6. This pawn. Quick check. Are any pieces hanging? Wow. He's really aggressive. Might take with the knight. I think I feel like I have to take. Yeah, I'm not taking this knight. Sorry, guy. Because the queen, I don't want the queen to develop. You're just staying there. All the rest is defended. Here's defended. Before castling, I'll just develop my bishop. Targeting this unprotected pawn, I think. Oh, damn. Yeah, I didn't notice this, but the knight is attacking. Yeah, this wasn't super smart. You can capture, but like, should have castled. Lesson here. Let's refocus. He didn't capture. Interesting. All right, now we castle. Or we take this pawn. It's protected. Yeah, it's not hanging. Let's just castle. Push the pawn there. Should I break the center here? 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders. No. I only have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, actually, if you have 4 as well. I think I just want to like bring this knight to the game too. Let's go slowly. He's opening the flanks. Yeah, so now I do feel like I have 1, 2, 3 now. What if I jump here? Can capture, but like... Or like going this route. Yeah, because now I have like 2 attackers to this pawn. He only has 1 defender, unless he pushes here. He pushed. And my bishop is strapped, isn't it? Unless I can offer a similar danger level. Like capturing here, for instance. If I capture this one, I also take his bishop and a pawn. And then he could capture here. Yeah, that was actually good because this is a weird ass game. Now the queens are seeing each other. He might want to trade or not. Now he's eyeing this pawn, which is unprotected. I could simply take here, but then he develops. Could simply push here, actually. Yeah, this guy's playing much faster than I am playing. Yeah, I feel like this game is tougher. I might lose this one. I feel like my pieces are not super coordinated. And he still has his bishop. That's the thing. Like, you probably take. There's a nice fork here. If he lets me take his knight. He probably sees that, I think. Let's see what he will do. He took my other knight. Okay. Now I can also target this pawn. Yeah, he captured now. Should I capture here? If I'm down material, I want to trade. I want to eat pawns, I think, right? So I think I'm going to capture this one next. Do we have any checks? He pushed the pawn. Interesting. Yeah, so then the queen is defending it. I can keep pushing this one. Could push here to try to take this one. Could also try to push this one. Or simply push this one. Damn, this pawn is hanging. Yeah, I'm not playing super well, I think. Exactly. He took it. But wait, could this be like a trap? No. Yeah, let's focus here. Let's lock in. I'm really at a disadvantage here, but let's see. pushing here next. Probably need to reroute this rook as well. Perhaps like here, doubling. If I take here, he takes this pawn. It's basically giving up this pawn, I think. But I don't have any other choice. Here's annoying because no, but the queen is defending. Yeah, this guy plays much better than the other ones. I think I will lose this one. Need to start pushing these pawns somehow. This one is not targeted by the queen. I want him to kind of simplify here. If he takes, and then I get this file here, and that could be interesting. Now what? What can we do? Annoy them here? Could actually like pin the knight somehow. Wait. What? What happened here? Wait. What's he thinking here? Did he hang his queen? What? Did I miss something? I'm just gonna push. Just gonna push those pawns like infinitely now. He abandoned. Yeah, he hung his queen. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we are getting really lucky. Yeah, but he was a good sport. Game review. Wow. Let's see what happened here.
Free piece alert! Way to stay sharp and snatch it. That piece saved you.
Yeah, he actually played better than me. But he blundered.
Ah, the English. Your opponent's trying to... That's nice. Get that bishop. Your opponent. You're not just act. Your opponent. That pawn.
This
Your opponent gets their
opening was a
You're
mess.
activating. Your opponent even swap. A simple recap. Activate. They failed to notice it. Missed it. Big oof. That was the critical one. Sound the alarms. This allows your opponent to kick a bishop.
So, castling was a miss. What was best?
There was only one good move, and that was it.
Why? Oh. Because then I have like this attack here. Oh yeah, the fork. Yeah, I didn't see that.
They missed it. Big oof. That was this overlook. You complete solid move. Dog. Their moves got dog. No shot. You let your opponent win material. Solid move. Dog.
Yeah.
No shot. You let your opponent win material by trapping a piece.
Yeah, so I'm adding this in my blunder. I literally trapped my bishop, I think. What's happening here? Trap my bishop. See how like this game is another example.
Their moves got your piece in a cage. Trapped, no escape. Yikes.
Wait,
Not
let's
bad,
see.
but I've seen spicy. This is the best move. This compel. They snap. Defender. Your opponent. You found a. Okay, okay. Your opponent is kicking your knight. Time to find a new. No time for sightseeing. Your opponent just swapped. You trade. This is the only move that. Snagging that. A good save. An excellent. They took your pawn for. You defended. Not bad. Not the best move. Passed pawn alert. That's the right. Uh-oh. You challenged that. Your opponent. Snag that. This move. You've got that knight. Your opponent goofed, leaving a free queen on the board.
Yeah, I mean,
This move is
he had a huge
You
huge
challenged that move for the
advantage,
Uh-oh, your opponent's made a passed pawn. It's got a clear path to promotion. Yikes.
but then he blundered. So I guess this game's another example of how you should not give up and like persist, because your opponent can always like blunder and lose their advantage, right? And you should be like focused and ready to take on that opportunity if that happens. Yeah, I guess that could be even the learning. And in addition to avoid trapping pieces, they should be added to the pre-move checklist as well. And yeah, I guess that's it. See you guys in the next one. Bye, and thanks for joining.